then OBS says we're live. That's good. Right, I need to move this over a little bit and this over a little bit. There we go. Alrighty then. Hello, what's going on, everyone? This is 007JK, and we are back with another live stream for you all. Today we're doing the Shiny Hunt. Now, we aren't going to be able to Shiny Hunt for very long today, unfortunately. A little bit less than an hour, because I was told just barely that in an hour I have to leave. So we're going to be cutting the live stream a little bit short. I apologize. Just came up out of the blue. But I hope you guys will still enjoy the Shiny Hunt that we have assigned for you guys. Charmander Animate, hello! Welcome back, buddy. How you been? How you doing? How's the game development going? Great to see you, dude. It's great to see you. We got 2 emojis. There's 1 and 2. There we go. All right. We are doing the Shiny Hunt, of course. And let me set up a poll so you guys can vote on which starter Pokemon you'd like to see us Shiny Hunting for. So we got starter, question mark. And then from here we have Chimchar. We have Turtwig. And last but not least, we have Piplup. There we go. Let's start the poll. Let me move this to all live chat. Open that up. I've been good. I'm on my final project and then I'm done with college. Yo! Congratulations, dude! I wish you the best. I wish you the best of luck, dude. You've got this. You can do it. By the way, in our previous live stream yesterday, we're doing a Nuzlocke and we are using a Vikavolt named Bug Fables. So it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun to do. Alright, let's get some music going, shall we? Here we go. Jazzified black and white music. Sounds pretty good. Alright, let's go to the video here and share it on Discord. So you guys can, so everybody knows that we are indeed live. So let's go here and, alright, we can go up then. And in other news, I've been making my own cartoon. Ooh! Yo, that sounds awesome, dude! That sounds like a lot of fun. Crap ton of work, don't get me wrong, but it also sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm going to share that on Discord. So here we go. At stream ping. We are live with the Shiny Hunt! Not at the Shiny Hunt, with the Shiny Hunt. No, stop. Alright, boom, there we go. It has been a lot of fun. That sounds awesome, dude. I'm glad you're having fun with it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I think I'm going to turn down the music for me a little bit. Let me know if the background music gets too quiet for you guys. I've had to adjust my mic setting quite a bit. I want to kind of upgrade my mic. I've been fiddling around with stuff and it's kind of gotten worse. So, bear with me on that. So, but yeah, I can turn up the background music as well. And I hope you guys, I can also turn up my mic a little bit. It's going to have a lot of fuzz though. And I also started playing Cobblemon. Yo, Cobblemon, fire. Absolutely fire. Cobblemon is great. They're doing they did a fantastic job with Cobblemon. Absolutely fantastic job. Alright, looks like we're doing Chimchar today. Here we go, let's see if we get the Funky Monkey. Let's go, let's see. We also, because shiny hunting can get a little bit boring, a little bit tedious, it's not a shiny, so we reset. It's not purple, so we reset. And we add 1 to the reset counter. Boom, right there. But because shiny hunting can get a little tedious and can get a little boring, we are also editing a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red for my girlfriend, Bippity. Currently, we've gotten up to Gym 4, right over here, and something I want to do, or at least start on livestream day, is making an NPC. So I'm going to grab an NPC. Let's see. What's a good NPC to use? We basically skip over all this. Let's grab this NPC. What is his name? Stan. Okay, let's grab NPC Stan then. We're gonna use Stan's data. So we're gonna go to here. Gonna go to trainer. Use a pre-existing trainer. Stan. Gamer Stan? That looks like it. Yeah. Gamer Stan. He's a gambler. I'm gonna put you right here. I'm gonna have you face left. There we go. I'm going to rename you to Captain Blast. Blast him. Captain. We'll just do Blast. Captain Blast for Captain Blast him. Whoops. I didn't realize that the briefcase appeared above us. Okay. So Captain Blast him. Unfortunately, I can't add more characters. I wish I could, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And no funky monkey, so we reset once again. And add 1 to the reset counter. Now, Captain Blast him here, we want him to have all exploding Pokemon. Let me see, what is the level for the 4th gym leader? I want it to be around the same level as the 4th gym leader. So, let me check right here. Gym 1, 2, 3, 4. Level 29. Okay, I could give him all level, like, what, 25s? 25s would be decent. Let's do 26. I'm going to get them all level 26. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright. Now I need exploding Pokemon. Pokemon that learn explosion that hit very hard. I know one is going to be Golem. So I would like to give him Golem. And he's going to have probably Sturdy. So I'm going to give him a normal gem. Hold up. Here we go. Let's see. Do we get the Funky Monkey? Chimchar's so far the only one that has a vote. So we're doing that one. Don't forget to vote in the live chat to see or in the poll to tell us which starter Pokemon you guys would like to see us shiny hunting for today. So we got that one. So Golem, I'm gonna give him a normal gem. I'm gonna give him the move Explosion. And that's it. That's all he has. That's all he gets. Just Explosion. I know I had a Alolan Executor. Wait. Executor. Right there. I'm going to give him also a normal gem. And we're going to give him Explosion as well. I'm going to also do the Alolan form of Golem as well. But him, I'm going to give an Electric Gem. Electric Gem? Because I'm going to give him the ability Galvanize. So, which turns Explosion into an Electric type move. And gets even stronger. Hey dude, since I'm writing the plot for my cartoon, did you maybe want to voice act in it? Ooh. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun to do. I do not know if I'd have the time to be able to do it, but like I'd totally be down. I'd totally be down if I can find the time to be able to do that, to voice act for you. Like you give me a script and I can voice act for it. I'd love to do that. Yeah. I've never no, keep this in mind. I've never voice acted anything in my entire life other than video games that I've currently played. That's the only experience I have with voice acting. So bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. I would love to try, but it may not be as good as you think. But I would love to give it a try. Absolutely. Alright, let's go here. Give him Explosion. Okay, I need 3 more Pokemon that are really strong that learn Explosion. Pokemon with a high attack stat that can learn the move Explosion. Hey, me neither, mate. And heck, most of the values are also not voice actors in one. So really, we'd all suck together. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Let's see. Let me think. What's another good Pokemon with a high attack stat that learns Explosion? Let's see. List of exploding Pokemon. I know Electrode can learn Explosion. It's very fast,
Pokemon
but it
are
has
known for using the Explosion.
But I know Electrode is very fast and it can learn Explosion, but its attack stat is very bad. I know for a fact this is not all the Pokemon because it just doesn't give you every Pokemon. I could do Regirock. Garganacl could be good. But I want something with a high physical attack stat because Explosion's a physical move. Alright, let's see. Do we get the Funky Monkey? Okay. We reset once again. Boom. There we go. I'm going to save what I have so far. Yeah, let me just erase those real quick. I'm going to save. And then, you know, I'm going to open up Hexmaniac Advanced with the previous. Wait, I don't think I had the previous one. Never mind. I forgot that I deleted that one. Alright, let me put this right in there. And pull Hexmaniac Advance back up. Okay. Here we go. Let's minimize this and this. Oh yeah, and it's my birthday tomorrow. Really? Dude, happy birthday in advance! I don't know if you'll be able to come around here on your birthday, but just happy birthday tomorrow, I guess. Sounds like it'll be so cool. Hope you have a great birthday, dude. Let's see. X. And there we go. Okay. By the way, we have 10 stream points if you guys would like to spend them on anything. Okay. Dad's got you some super cool One Piece statues. Yo! Let's go, dude. I know One Piece is just like a big anime. Super huge animated series. That's been going on for a very long time. I think it's got over 1,000 episodes, and that's just for season 1, is what they claim. That's going to be interesting, definitely. Alright. Chimchar it is. Let's see. Do we get the Funky Monkey? No, we do not. Nope. Let's go again. Okay. Let's see. We got ourselves Golem, Alolan Golem, Executor. I know they have very high attack stats. I think Regirock is another one. Let me do some tiny bit of research here. Pokemon that learn Explosion. The average person, one season couldn't hurt One Piece, whose season 1 consists of over 1,000 episodes. Hello there. I'm gonna go to Bulbapedia actually for this one because because it's gonna be more accurate. It actually has every Pokemon in it. Like right there, Forretress. There's Forretress in there. Okay. I know Electrode doesn't have the best attack stat. And that's at what level? What A group? Okay, use 3 stream points. Get those push-ups in. Alright. Let's do that after this reset right here. Will do, will do. Alright. 10 push-ups. Okay, we're gonna see how well I do. I did some push-ups this morning. My arms are a little bit sore, but we'll see. Well, I can do it. I can do it. Absolutely, I can do it. Alright, that's not a funky monkey. So we do that. We're gonna add one to the reset counter. Boom, right there. Okay, let's set things up for this then. Okay. Go to there. Gonna turn on the green screen. There we go. And boom. Let me readjust my camera then. Alright. Alright. Okay. Let's see. It'll work. That looks like it'll work. Yeah, it looks like it'll work pretty okay. Alrighty then. 10 push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Okay, not nearly as bad as I thought. My arms have recovered quite a bit since I did push-ups this morning, so that's good. It's very good. Alright, let me readjust the camera. Put it back on its stand. Here we go. Then I will have to readjust the location of it, so let's with that. Okay, wall. Down. A little bit further. Like so. Okay. Turn the green screen off. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, how is the speedrun girlfriend? She is doing well. We actually celebrated Valentine's Day yesterday, cause she works on Valentine's Day, so we celebrated it a little bit early. Actually, I can show you guys. She got me Kit Kat, like an original, like a classic what Kit Kats were originally. So. Looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it. I've never tried one of those ones, and I love Kit Kat, so I'm excited to try it. Whoops. Hold up. Okay. That looks better. All right. Now, -3. By the way, our stream tip goal is to get an Ocarina for live stream. If you guys spend 500 stream points, we will, before the end of the year, we will get ourselves an actual Ocarina to play whatever songs you guys want on live stream that you guys can spend stream points for. And it'll be whatever song you want, as long as it's playable on the Ocarina and, of course, appropriate. So, we'll see. But, yeah, I will do my best to basically learn whatever songs you guys want on the Ocarina, if you guys can spend 500 stream points to do so. Alright, I think that is good. Back to the research. Alright. Fortress is pretty good. What is his attack stat? Where's his stats? Here we go. His attack is 90. Not the best. I know Weezing isn't going to be that good. Shift Tree. I don't think Shift Trees is that good either. There's Swalot. Let's see. Game data. His attack, shift tree is 100. That's decent. That's pretty decent. Swallow's is, yeah, 73, yeah. So I'm gonna keep shift tree up. So Lunatone, Solrock, not very good. Claydol's more of a special tackler. Glalie, potentially. Metagross, potentially. Regirock, potentially. Registeel, potentially. Regice has a much better special defense stat than anything else. Alright, Glalie. Let's see. You have an attack stat of 80. You're out of here. If it's not 100, I don't want to see it. Alright. Let's do Chimchar. And let's see. Okay, not a shiny, so we reset. And boom, add one. Metagross. What is Metagross' attack stat? His attack is 135. Metagross is pretty good. Regirocks. So we'll probably give him a Metagross. He has 100 attack. That's not bad. Registeel probably has less than Regirock if I had to guess. Yeah, 75 attack. Okay. So far, Shift Tree, Metagross, and Regirock are all good. Can we find another explosion Pokemon that has a higher attack stat than 100? Actually, I think Azelf has a higher attack stat. 125. Okay, we're getting rid of Shift Tree then for Azelf. Let me look at Gigalith. Gigalith, I think, might have a decent attack stat. Same with Skuntank. Let's look at Gigalith real quick. There's 135. We're getting rid of Regirock, who only has 100. And Skuntank's attack stat is 93. Almost there. So Gigalith at 135, Azelf at 125, and Metagross at 135. I think those are pretty good. Is Garbodor going to have a better attack stat? I think Garbodor's more of a special attacker, I believe. Ferrothorn might. But I doubt it. Yeah, 95 for Garbodor. Okay. Let me look at Ferrothorn. Cragganol, Gourgeist, I'm not even going to look at those ones. Those ones definitely aren't going to have a good attack stat. There's 94 attack stat. Okay, Ferrothorn's not that good. No shiny monkey, so we reset again. Alright. Let's look at, like, maybe a couple more. Volcanion. Let me look at Volcanion and Silvally. Minior doesn't have the best attack stats. Garganacl. Glimmora is more of a special attacker. So, tacker. Blah, blah, blah. Volcanion. 110. Unfortunately, it's not high enough. Silvally. Isn't he, like, a special attacker? 95 for Silvally. Garganacl. 100. Okay. Looks like the best we got is Metagross, Azelf, and Gigalith. So, let's give him Gigalith and Metagross then. So, let's go to Cappy here. We're going to level 26 Metagross right here. We're going to give him a normal gem. And we're going to give him Explosion. 26. We got... After Metagross, we got Gigalith. Gigalith. I'm going to give him a normal gem. And teach him Explosion. Last but not least is Azelf. Surprisingly, Azelf has a very high attack stat. I'm very surprised by that. Okay. Chimchar, let's go! Okay, no shiny monkey. Okay. I think we can do 10 more resets, probably. We'll try and do 10 more resets, but I do have to leave somewhat earlier today. So we have Golem, Alolan Executor, Alolan Golem, Metagross, Gigalith, and Azelf. Okay. Let me save that. Okay. All of them have normal gems to increase the damage of Explosion. Alright. Let's test this out. I'm going to mute that and... No, that's not it. Give me a second. Here we go. Okay. Shrink that down to there. Okay. Playing 2 Pokemon games at once here. So you go out here and then back in to make sure to reload everything. Okay. We're going to be heading to the explosion guy and see how well it will work. Okay, we're going to stop real quick because the briefcase is open. And we're going to try for Chimchar. Okay. Not a shiny, so we reset. Okay. Let's continue walking up then. I need to get rid of that water right there, I feel like. Because you can fish in there and get an encounter, and I don't want that. I'm gonna if I never get him a fishing rod. Okay. Here we go. Let's battle. Challenged by Gamer Captain Blast. Sends out a level 26 Golem, level 40 Luxray. I'm going to bite it. Oh, he flinched. Okay, I'm going to use Swagger on him. Just because. Just because. I want to see how much damage he can do. He is confused. See if he hits himself. Used Explosion. Okay. Normal Gem strengthened the power of Explosion. With Swagger, doubling his attack, basically. Yeah, he one-shot anything. That makes sense. Because if you lose all your Pokemon, he still technically wins. In an explosion battle, he still wins. Okay. Sent out Metagross. Alright, hold up. We got a Chimchar. And it is a regular Chimchar. Okay. Boom. There we go. Let us use... I think Revenge, because that's negative priority. Metagross used Explosion. Normal Gem boosted. Let's see if that one-shots my level 40. Probably will. Metagross has a high attack stat. No! Never mind. Samurott lived. Let's just send out Gigalith. Okay. I haven't given him Sandstream. Ooh. I haven't given Galvanize to them yet. Explosion, normal gem. Maybe I send out Gigalith first to set up a Sandstream. Okay, Revenge missed. Sandstream buffets and knocks out Samurott. That's funny. Alright, next one that can be affected by explosion is Scavalier. Azelf. Nice. Okay, hold up. Briefcase is open. Okay, let's see. Oh, I will say this. I have been doing a Nuzlocke of beating every single trainer Pokemon has ever released. That's what I do on Wednesdays. And I will say this. I have gotten such, low tier Pokemon, and so many Pokemon have fainted that I do not think I have enough to beat the Elite Four, but I'm like barely squeaking by with what I have. And I have a Butterfree named Harvest after Harvest Moon, and it has the move Safeguard. I have never in my life ever used that move before. I have never used Safeguard before. In this challenge, it is one of my most used moves to prevent any sort of status, and it has saved my bacon so many times. It's ridiculous. I've never ever had to use that before. It's the power of a Nuzlocke, is using stuff that you've never used before. It's fantastic. It's great. I love it. Alright, let's see. Use Slash, I guess. Azelf is quicker. Okay. Slash failed. And we're not buffeted by Sandstorm because we're part Steel type. Alright. No, because he doesn't have Galvanize. So it's not gonna be a point to switch to a different Pokemon. Alright, let's see. Do we get the shiny Chimchar? If we get a shiny Chimchar, we'll have to leave and be very grateful. I will be very grateful. I'll just be sad that I can't start it, because I need to leave fairly soon. Unfortunately, there's not a shiny Chimchar, so we reset. Okay. Let's keep going then. That's something like, yeah, it's not going to KO you. Oh, yeah, because he doesn't use his Electric Gem because he's not galvanized. Yeah, that makes sense. Executor. Normal gem? It works though. It works really well. I'm super happy with that. I am super happy with that. I just gotta change the other one's ability to galvanize. Okay, nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright. I now need to go to here. I need to go to Control F. Golem. And I need to search up Golem. And I need to search for the Pokemon. Golem 2, right here. Open in main tab. Okay, oh, briefcase is open. So let's go to here, Chimchar. There's Magnapul and Sturdy. I need to switch Galvanize into its ability 1 slot. So I need to put Magnapul as its hidden ability, basically. Freaking love the Furret song. So I'm going to change this right here to Magnet Pull. And ability 1 to Galvanize. And I want to test to see if this will work. I'm going to go in. Just to reset the area, just in case. And let's go. We're only going to be doing 5 more resets, by the way. It's a shorter live stream, I know. But I gotta go. Somewhere, it's something that just kind of came up right before I opened the live stream, so not much I can do. I do apologize. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're still having fun. I don't want to end off on a round 10 digit. Since we did like 50 plus yesterday, so or 90 last week, so it's good. Okay. I want to see if that Galvanize works. Okay, I'm going to use Roar as negative priority. Okay. Sandstream. Oh, wait, hold on. Briefcase is open. So you search for another funky monkey, funky monkey, funky monkey. We gotta do the chant, right? You gotta do the chant for the funky monkey. Hey, and unfortunately it is not a shiny, so we reset. By the way, finding shiny Pokemon Legends ZA is so much easier than this. It's ridiculously easier, but starters are shiny locked. Sorry. I gotta do a shiny lock where I can only use shiny Pokemon. I gotta use this game because it's the only game where the starters are not shiny locked. At least I'm 90% sure. Choose Rocks, it's negative priority. Explosion, knocking out Luxray. Send out Samurott. Here we go. Metagross, I'm gonna use Revenge because it's negative priority. Okay. Left of a Sandstorm, Executor. Nope. Okay. Revenge. Explosion. Knocking out Samurott. Knocking out Executor. Send out Excavalier. Sends out Azelf, which I use, I think, Slash, but it's going to outspeed and explode. And a Golem. Yes. I want to switch to Annihilate, I think. Let me check his moveset real quick. Yeah, I can switch to him and use Thrash, I believe. Okay, hold up. Briefcase about to open. We'll do this, and then we'll see the Galvanized Explosion. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll see the Galvanized Explosion. And here we go. Ba-da-da-doo. Hey. And it is not shiny, so we reset. Ooh. Okay. Add another one to the reset counter. Okay. Alright. The Galvanized Explosion. Use Thrash. Okay. Let's see if it works. Okay, not very effective. Okay. Use Explosion. Doesn't affect Annihilate. What? Galvanize? I'm a little upset. Galvanize doesn't work. Oh. Galvanize doesn't work. Dang, dude. Oh well, I guess we'll have to find a different Pokemon then for him to use. I'll have to use something other than Golem. So I suppose we could use... let's see. Metagross, Azelf, Gigalith. Volcanion, I think, had 110. We could use Volcanion. Potentially. Yeah, Volcanion. Well, let's do Volcanion then. Let's give him Volcanion with a normal gem explosion. Because it's sad that this doesn't work, but it don't. Okay, hold up. Alright. We could do Normalium Z for one of them. That'd be kind of fun. Wonder how that would work for Explosion. There we go. It's like Atomic Bomb or something like that. Okay, but instead of Golem, we're gonna do Volcanion. There we go. And we're gonna save that. And I actually do want to see what does. Let me look up the move. When a Pokemon is holding Normalium Z and its Z power explosion turns into Breakneck Blitz and has base power 200. Okay. So out of everyone here, I think Golem is going to get the most use out of that. I think Golem is going to get the most use out of that. So Hold up. Let's see. Normalium Z. Okay, I want to test this, and I want to see how well this will work. Let's go in here just to reset the area, just in case. Okay. All right, let's test out the Normalium Z, because I think it might be able to basically use explosion twice. Chimchar. Okay, we got 2 more resets to go. Alright, not a shiny Chimchar. And we reset. Alright, last reset. 3469. Nice. Okay. And let's test this out. Let's see how this Breakneck Blitz goes. I'm going to use Roar because it's negative priority. Z-Power move, Breakneck Blitz. Okay. Roar, force him to switch out. Okay! Nice. And then Gigalith's Sandstream activates. Nice. So then, Normal Gem Explosion knocks out Luxray. We'll pull up Samurott. And I'm going to use Revenge because it's negative priority. Explosion. And we're going to use Revenge because it's negative priority. And Sandstorm takes him out. Okay, then we send out Escavalier. Azalf. We'll use any move, and Azalf outspeeds and explodes. Golem. We slash, and it explodes. Regular explosion that time. Then we slash, and it explodes. Okay. Alright. Seems pretty good to me. I don't know about Breakneck Blitz, though. It does allow it to attack twice. But I was hoping for something even stronger than what was performed. You know? You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that was not a shiny. So it's the last reset we're going to do for today. But I hope you guys did enjoy the live stream. If you did, be sure to hit the like button down below. Comment down below what you'd like to see us do in the future. We're going to end the poll right there and end the live stream. So thank you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow with some more challenges. We'll see what we do tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.